Wonder Woman is a 1974 American made-for-television superhero film based on the DC Comics character of the same name. Directed by Vincent Mickey Vitti and starring Kathy Lee Crosby. In the film, the U.S. intelligence agency wants the Amazonian princess to recover some vital documents. For a very long time, I avoided this film, mainly because it was very unrecognizable from the Wonder Woman comics that I know of. So watching this film last night with my husband was very interesting for me because he had watched it prior. So watching this was quite an experience for me last night. While there are some nods to the comics, the film takes on more of a feel of a spy film rather than that of a comic book film. While there are some nods to the classic Wonder Woman comics, the bracelets, the lasso of truth, Paradise Island, which is really less than 5 minutes, which is fairly disappointing. This film, she has no powers whatsoever. This film characterization of Wonder Woman is they turn from being an Amazonian princess to just your generic agent of U.S. intelligence. You know, they could have done so much more, yet they just treat her as a generic agent. While there is some relevance in the comics where she's de-empowered, oddly enough, in this film, everyone knows that she's an agent and she's also Wonder Woman. Which is like, what? Like, who in the writer's room thought this was a great idea? Seriously. So it's fairly odd that ABC and Warner Brothers would go this route with this film. As I said, this film feels like your typical James Bond-esque made-for-TV spy film. It has your double crosses, your attempted takes on life, your Bond-esque villains, your henchmen, your torture scenes. Everything that a made-for-TV spy film is known for. And it's gloriously cheesy. I have to commend Kathy Lee Crosby and the rest of the cast for giving it a good show, because they tried the best with what they were given. It's unfortunately that this film was nothing more than a generic spy flick with just the Wonder Woman name slapped on top. With just little sprinkles of, cheap nods to the source material. While some of the stunts and some of the sequences were okay, especially for its time, some of them, you can tell, were poorly coordinated. I'll give you a prime example. The final fight between Wonder Woman and her sister, you could tell was very poorly coordinated and definitely shot on purpose close up to hide its poor coordination. They were times where some of the swings were slow, and you can tell that there was close-ups put there on purpose to hide how poorly things were coordinated. Hi everyone, thanks for enjoying my review. Hit the like and subscribe button. Please comment down below.